Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can I get a testing 1 2? Can I get a testing 1 2? All right. Okay, so we had some technical difficulties just now, but we're back up and running. 10 minutes to New York open volatility. Let's bring up these charts and see what's been going on. Alrighty. Yeah, okay, so gotta pull back up my pairs. Start off with GBP, US dollar, also known as the cable. What is this? This is not my markup. My goodness. I mean, it's mine, but it's just a very old. Not that old, right? Okay, so let's see what we got here. Yesterday, price ran up into this area here. This is where we're rejecting right now. All right. Okay. This is on a daily. Had a very bullish day yesterday. Some profit taking going on here. I want to jump into the 4 hour. I just kind of want to see where we headed from here. All right, just mark out some zones. I'm not going to mark out every zone. I'm just going to mark out zones that may be of interest. May be of interest. Okay. Let's jump into a 4 hour. Okay. Jump back out to the daily. Just take a look at that right there. And I'll take this up to the tip. Alright, so price is making a small rejection here. We'll see what happens when it gets right in this zone right here. I wish it didn't take my markups up so I could talk about what those zones, but tis what it is. Four-hour chart. Let's see what's happening on the 15. Let's check the hourly. All right. Please don't have a bunch of junk on here. Okay, so this markup stayed. So take a look. These two zones I had marked up on the previous video. If you watched it, you see price comes up right into that zone and rejects. Now it's gonna make another push up. Perhaps. Let's jump into a 4 hour. Prefer to put session breaks. Okay, so recently kind of dived into this whole just a little pullback here. Dived in. We'll look at it on the hourly. I am still interested in this area, as it may make another leg down before it wants to push up. Another area of interest. Yes, right here. Okay. This makes a leg. Just goes down, comes up, goes down again. Now it's coming up. Okay. Make another leg up, but we're just not sure how low it's gonna go. It may just go up, or it may come down, but I'm thinking it's reaching for this next zone. Alright. Euro USD. So both of them, I wouldn't want to get in because I'm not sure if it's going to make another leg down. At this point, it can still go down further. 928. Let's see here. Swizzy. Right. Okay, so you see we were in, I think this was the London session, yesterday's London session. We're scoping out this area. But as you can see what price does, it just kind of consolidated in this area for a while before moving into that move. So this here is what I was looking for, but I just like to see how price makes its moves. So you don't want to expect immediate reactions when it gets to these zones. Like for instance, let's see here, if you jump into the 1 hour on Euro USD, you can see it just tags into the zone. You see it just tags into the zone, rejects, Market structure is broken on the downside. That was actually a short right there after hitting that zone. So this is the trade off of this zone. I would have took that trade and just try to get right below this low right here, but missed opportunity. This happened at London. That's crazy. Okay, so missed opportunity there. And this right here, let's see, I got the USD. You got to be patient and wait for the setup, and I can see where I want things to happen when I want it to happen, and it just doesn't work that way. So that's something I'm gonna have to work on as a trader. But that's why we study price action, to kind of get a groove for how it's entering these zones, the way it reacts when it gets to these zones, and how these trades form. So now let's jump on the Nazi. I think that should be hitting that volatility. We should be seeing some candle movements on the NAS, the SP 500. Bring 3 of these up. Okay, no. Let's do US 500. Yeah. And that dirty 30. All right. Get some music. Get some music going back up in here. I don't want to be hit with any copyright infringement, so let's just play that again. Yeah. Back to the strategy. Back to the mission at hand. What I tell you, got some big candles. 930 volatility is moving. We got movement. We got movement. Jeez. Look what it did around these zones. Tipped this zone, broke this zone. Right on. What did I even have that zone there for? Okay. Let me get rid of all this noise. Just get rid of all this noise. I got every line striked out. You know what the hell I'm thinking. There we go. Yeah. Dived in. I got a little zone under here. Is it? What's that zone? What's that zone for? Let's head back out to a 4-hour. Just coming down to it. It's really bearish, but it hit this big candle here. Got some strength. That's actually the second time that this made connection with this big candle here, but it came back down, dived into it. Okay, so we'll be watching this here to see if it makes another move down or if it wants to break up. All right. Take a look at this one. Once again, let's get rid of all this noise, man. If it ain't a colored zone, don't care about it. Already moved around all these areas. Did what it wanted to do. Why do I have a Fibonacci on this? Look at this zone here. Gee, it's throwback. Throwback zone. Okay, so we now. Alright, just from the looks of it, look at this thing here. Zoop. Zoop. Didn't make a higher high. Is it going to? Is it gonna splash? Is it gonna splash? Or do we have a recovery right here? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is all I'm concerned about at the moment. the tops, the bottoms, and everything in between. Yeah. Jump back into the 15. Look at that rejection. So if you've seen my trades, you know, I'm normally trying to just like get in and out, quick moves. I'll take a get here, get out at these bottoms here. That's how I day trade with the indices. You can do long-term holds. At this moment, I'm just getting in and out the market. Jump back into the 15. Did it hit this zone? No. This is where I was trying to take a short yesterday. I tried to take the short here. If you watch the commentary from yesterday, I was taking a short right here. And as you can see, it just went a little more. Had I put my stop up here as I planned, I'd have been able to get that trade because I would have been hitting for the bottom right here. And you can see price is just kind of like, you know, rejects there, gets above it, sits here, it's above it now. It's right here, this is definitely. Let's jump into a 5-minute. See, I'm gonna go ahead and jump onto my MetaTrader and see if I can't find a position for a day trade. But just so you guys can see what I'm looking at, and I can take a look at it when I'm watching footage later. If it does return. So these are just areas that I'm eyeballing. If price makes a move into these areas, I will be looking to take a position based on the price action. I would have gotten short, but I'm not on my MT4 right now because it looks like, let's see, this is very interesting. Alright, so that's my markups for the day. You guys do be blessed. You can see we just hit this here. It's a, oh yeah, that thing's gonna turn around. It's looking like it wants to turn around at this point. Just hit that zone. Keyed off of that. So move here. 1 hour. So here's another zone that it might want to reach for. Out of here. Alright, that's me for the day. Hope y'all enjoyed the markups. Y'all have a very profitable trading day, and I'll be back London. That'll be my last time for the week. And then we'll either do a Saturday or Sunday weekly chart analysis. But I'm going to go jump on my MT4 now and see if I can't catch me some pips. Y'all have a blessed day once again, man. Y'all have a blessed day.